What is up, everyone? Welcome back. And I just wanted to host a tutorial series because I feel like I learned a lot and it was spread out and I wasted a lot of hours watching things that was not helpful. So I want to just put everything in one area. So I am going to show you guys how to do a sky replacement in 7 minutes. So this is the effect we're gonna do. And after that, we're gonna get right into it. Alright guys, once you downloaded the footage and imported it into After Effects, what you're going to do is take that DJI footage and you're going to drag it over this icon. This icon is going to create a new composition with the footage settings. That's very important. You have to do it to get this to work. So then we're going to go to where you want to start the sky replacement. Personally, I didn't want to show the sky replacement, the whole footage. You can do that, but that was just not my decision that I made. So I'm going to replicate the same thing that I did in that Miami clip. And I did it right here by splitting the clip by pressing Control-Shift-D or Command-Shift-D, depending on what platform you are using. And then after that, you double click the clip that you want to go into and you're going to select this tool brush right here, the roto brush tool, and you are going to highlight the sky. And once it does that, it's not always perfect, so you just do that. And I'm not going to do anything perfect or fancy, but if you need a smaller brush size, you can do Control and scroll your mouse up or down. So that's just if you need to be a little more precise right here and get the things that you need or whatnot. So yeah, that's that. But I'm not going to be too precise. And what this does is it just plays the first 20 frames forward, and that's all you can do. So after that's done, you want to go 21 frames ahead and redo the process. So as you can see, just do that again and then do that again and continue on until the very end. Awesome. Now once that is done, if you want smoother edges around here, what you can do is go to the Refine Edge tool. I personally like my buildings a little bit more choppy, but for the sake of the tutorial, I am going to show you just kind of highlight the edges like this, and this After Effects is going to do some magic, and I don't know why it didn't hold down the whole way. Usually it does, but that's a-okay. Gonna go through this thing, go over the edges like that, and voila, and it's gonna start smoothing it out. Awesome. I'm going to switch this over. For some reason it doesn't, it needs for me to do that for it to work. Awesome. Now that our sky is gone, we're going to have to track this clip because it is moving and we don't want our sky to look fake, and we want to make it as real as possible, so we have to do a motion track. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to select this clip and we're going to do Command D or Control D depending on the platform you're editing on. You're going to go to the effects and we're going to remove the roto brush effect on the bottom layer, and then after that we're going to pre-compose this and leave all attributes in. And once we do that, we're going to go inside here and we are going to go to track and stabilize and track camera. And once we do that, we're going to do detail analysis, and we're going to let this thing do its work. Awesome. So now that we have all our track points, which I already enlarged, we're going to select a few. Minimum is 3, but you know, we can select a few, and it's going to create this little target. Right click it, press solid camera, select the solid, and then drop the Milky Way by holding down the Alt button and highlighting over this. So it's going to replace the solid, and yes, we are now in business. Now we just gotta change the perspective, or the orientation as we call it. I try to get that blue to point directly at me, while the rest is showing a right angle. So just like that, and then scale it up, and then get it into the right position. Just like that. And then I'm gonna scroll it down a little bit because I don't want these black mountains to show up in this corner like they are right now. So that means I got to scroll, or scale, I should say, this up a little bit more, and then, and then drag the position down a little bit more. Just like that. And now that that is over, and we finished that, I'm going to actually clip where I want this to end, which is right before I start turning. So Control-Shift-D. So we don't get confused of when this is done and we don't go over here and be like, where did our sky replacement go? Awesome, so last thing we gotta do is reflect the water, or reflect the sky off the water. So how we're gonna do that is we're gonna go over here, copy this, and then paste this in, and we're gonna get rid of the orientation, scale this up and move it down. So do that, scale this to about right there, and scroll this down. Like that. And then we're gonna do layers, transform, flip vertical, layers, and then we're going to go to blending mode, do soft light, and lastly we are going to create a mask, and I'm going to do a pretty quick sloppy job on this just for time's sake. And voila, now you have it where it looks like it is reflecting off the water. And the last things you can do is add the glitch effect if you want, and obviously color grade this. But this is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, go ahead and hit a like button, and if you want to stay for more content, hit the subscribe button and hit that notification button, and I will catch you guys next time.